Sweet. It's podcast time. Welcome to the full show. We've got it all here. But first, a reminder that you can do some good right now and look really cool doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Did I sound cool when I said that, Alexis?
Nope, but keep going.
Okay.
Anytime you say really cool on the side of your mouth.
It's merch for a cause with 100% of the proceeds going to help hurricane relief efforts with Heart to Heart International. So please buy your sweatshirt, buy your t-shirt. Know the money is truly helping. Go to brookeandjeffrey.com and
thanks to the people who have already bought them.
Yes.
I've already gotten pictures from people. Thank you so much for the support.
For sure. And here's your podcast.
Yeah.
I'm sure my co-hosts are feeling as much pressure as I am today.
About
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I didn't wake up with any pressure. Anybody else?
No.
Okay.
Really? Because 2 weeks ago, we made the controversial decision to vault a segment we call Headlines Only. And
I can't believe people were actually upset about it.
well, the thing is, when we vault something, we vault it for good. Unless it's a 12-year-old segment for Halloween. Then we'll bring it back for a week or two.
Yeah.
But all I've been doing lately is battling the trolls on our social media who've come out saying, "What's wrong with you guys? Headlines Only was your best segment."
Dude, someone actually commented that they just love it when Jeff screams at them.
Yeah.
I saw that one. And I'm like, what?
That's very soothing for anybody involved. In fact, at the end of last week, it was the #1 trending topic on Twitter.
Really?
Election was number 2, and then right ahead of it at #1, bring back Headlines Only.
Okay, so people just needed to ignore everything else.
Yeah.
People were going to the polls for a lot of stuff.
They are passionate about this, so I talked to our producer about it, and turns out we will not kowtow to popular opinion. Headlines Only stays vaulted.
Okay.
Oh, no.
We really need to grease the door on that vault, though.
It's a big vault door.
And you know what? Part of me is actually a little bit disappointed.
You
Jeff?
actually really liked that because I think you like yelling.
Yeah, and there is a really funny headline today that I wanted to read so badly.
You're not going to trick us, Jeff. You're not going to trick us into wanting it.
I'm laughing thinking about it. It's so funny.
Why do you have your little hands up to your face like you're a small
Oh,
child?
no, this room doesn't want that, though.
No.
Honestly,
We don't like humor or funny things on this show.
Not
But
particularly.
if you did want it, I would have said a hitman in India goes to police after he wasn't paid the full amount for killing somebody.
Okay.
That's what I would have done.
Hypothetically. Good
Did you
headline.
leave killing someone out of it? Like, it makes it less funny, Jeff.
It was funny that he went to the police. But again,
Yeah, it's irony.
we're not doing that. We're not talking about that. That is
Good thing we
vaulted.
don't. Okay.
Dude, how many times are we going to open this door?
Just making sure it works. Never give the people what they want. That is our show motto.
Yeah.
And the
Yes,
last
it
thing
is.
that they want right now is the shot collar question of the day.
We're going to give it to him, huh?
Yeah, we're going to give them everything that they hate, starting with Digital Jake. Let's bring the ratings down. Go ahead.
Let's go.
Today is National Dream Destination Day. And while some people might fantasize about taking a trip abroad to exotic places like Paris or Fiji, or in Brooke's case, Hot Man Island,
That's a real place.
Obviously, yeah.
Jeff's already coming.
turns out we have plenty of dreamy vacation hotspots right here in the good old US of A.
We do?
Yeah, that's why a recent poll asked 50,000 average Americans, what places in the United States would you consider to be on your bucket list vacations?
Oh, okay.
Bucket list.
You have to tell me the top 20 answers in a special Vacay in the USA edition of Plenty of 20.
There's 20 places people actually want to visit here?
This is a beautiful piece of land
I got a few things.
that the United States occupies.
You
There's
really
a lot
struggled to get
I
out
don't
that
know. I didn't
compliment.
know. I'm working on it.
Land.
You guys can think of cities, landmarks, attractions, any of those where the average American, think of someone like in Brooke's hometown, where they'd say, I'd love to visit that spot.
I'd like to go to an airport one day.
That's not even a lie. I grew up with
two-lane
people
road?
that never went to another state.
That is wild to me.
And yes, the silver save is in play today. If you guess the number one answer, you'll be safe from a future wrong answer.
Okay.
We'll start with the woman who audibly gagged at the mere thought of domestic travel. That's Alexis. Alexis, top 20 bucket list vacation spots in the United States.
I'm going to go, you said attractions count, so I'm going to say Disneyland.
Yeah.
Disneyland I'll give you this, Alexis. Disney World's on the list, so I'll count that.
Thank you.
Number
They
9
should
on the
both be
list.
counted.
I've been
That's
very
good.
mean to Alexis recently, so we're going to count that one.
Thanks,
Let's go over to
Ruby.
Brooke.
Scary
Don't
answer.
push it, Alexis.
Oh, really kind.
Brooke?
Okay, I'm going to go with it's pretty awe-inspiring. Show me the Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon, Brooke. The number 1 answer on my list down in Arizona. Awe-inspiring natural wonder I have in my notes.
It really is. I
Big
took
hole
a
in
train
the
out to
ground.
it. It was really cool. You
All right, you
Holes
can
in
take trains a
trains?
lot of places.
Is that really where we're
The
at?
tracks
Yeah,
just
it's
go
cool.
right off the canyon.
Yeah, and they do like this Old West thing, like right before it. The kids loved it.
Oh,
and then
so
when we
someone's
got there,
robbing the train.
yeah, we didn't have to look for parking, which was
Okay.
my.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, Jose,
Wow.
it's your turn. Try not to describe a whole vacation with your answer. But how about a bucket list vacation
That was a hot
spot?
tip, Jake.
Let's go with my number 1 who I've been a million times. Vegas, baby.
Las
Nice.
Vegas. It's number 6 on my list, the
Yeah.
entertainment capital of the world. Over to
Okay,
Jeffrey.
So fun.
When I was
Oh,
little,
man.
we talked about going to visit the Alamo.
The
That
Alamo.
was weird.
Number 16 on my list.
Never actually went.
It's way smaller than you think. I'm like, this was a giant battleground?
Uh,
It's like my apartment.
Let's go to Alexis now.
Ooh, honestly, any guy I've talked to that's not from this country always wants to go to Miami.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Miami.
Yeah.
It's number 13 on my list. They got the Art Deco architecture, a vibrant nightlife.
Okay,
I think they're
can't-
just going for
The
girls. but
ladies.
I
yeah.
can't believe no one has said just anywhere in Hawaii.
Oh.
Show me
You're taking all my
Hawaii.
answers.
Hawaii is number 3 on the list. Number 2 is still on there. We're over to Jose.
All right, well, a place that I haven't been yet, and I cannot wait to go at Christmas and be on the ice rink and kiss the love of my life. And I'm also
yes.
meeting her for the first time.
Do it.
Oh,
Do
okay.
it.
Congrats,
My name's
dude.
Jose. New York, New York.
New York City, number 5 on the
Hey.
list. Jeffrey?
Brooke, is there anything in Idaho that people actually want to see?
I can answer that, Jeffrey. No.
Well, other than the Aryan Nation compound.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That is actually a peace park now.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
You could go to my old college dorm
I was
room.
going to say.
But I would say just the Rocky Mountains, like anywhere in the Rocky Mountains are cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the answer Brooke wanted me to use, the Rocky Mountains.
The Rocky Mountains. It's number 15 on my list. Specifically, Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. We only have 1, 2, 3, 8 more on the board.
Oh, no.
Alexis?
I don't know if it's on there, but Nashville?
I just wrote that down.
Nashville. It's number 10 on my list.
Man, all these awesome
This would be embarrassing to be the
spots.
first one to get one wrong, Brooke.
Okay, what about Denali up in Alaska?
My phone threw itself off of the thing just because
Denali in Alaska did not make my list, but Brooke has the silver save, so she's still in it.
Oh, God.
Jose.
Give me the upper northwest corner of the world, Seattle, Washington.
Seattle, Washington did not make our
Pike Place
list.
Market. Come on, people.
Jeffrey?
They have good treats there. San Francisco.
San Francisco's number 7 on my list.
no.
Oh my God. Very few left. Alexis, you got anything?
I wasn't
I got
ready
one.
for this to come back to me. Let's go. What's another national park? Oh,
What about Joshua
Joshua
Tree?
Tree. Yeah.
Oh, Utah.
I'm gonna go Joshua
No,
Tree.
that's California.
Joshua Tree,
Shout out to you.
not there on my list. Brooke?
Okay, then show me Zion National Park.
Zion National Park,
Also Utah.
not on my list. The
God.
world traveled Jeffrey wins today's edition of Plenty of 20. Some of the ones you guys missed: New Orleans, Louisiana. Chicago, Illinois, Sedona, Arizona for their Red Rock formations.
Oh, it is
Mount
insane.
Rushmore was number 17, and Key West, Florida was number 20. Ernest
Yeah,
Hemingway
dude.
hung out.
God.
So who's gonna get shocked while singing I'm Gonna Be by the Proclaimers? It's gotta be Brooke.
Oh.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be be
Yeah.
the man who wakes up next to you.
That is your shock collar
love that
question
song.
of the day. We got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Experts say venting for even 15 seconds can actually be very beneficial for your health.
Really?
And Brooke, you seem to be carrying around a lot of stress lately.
Oh.
Like you could use a quick vent. So the floor is yours. Go ahead. Real quick vent. Anything that's been annoying you or bothering you lately.
I actually feel pretty good, Jeff. Like I feel really grateful for my coworkers. I feel like my family life is feeling
All right.
Solid.
Brooke refuses to help
I
her own
just,
mental health and vent. So She's
Can I-
holding it all inside.
Can I vent? Brooke hits me. And I don't like it. No, I'm kidding.
I don't
I only
know.
hug you.
Brooke is refusing to accept any mental health and wants to save it all, to spew all of her venting for a
I
brand
see.
new What's on Your Mind.
Oh, here we go.
I guess I better come up with something.
Brace yourself for the stress unload coming up. Little known fact, and you should try this while driving on your way to work. If you press the accelerator and the brake at the same time,
Jeff.
your car takes a screenshot.
Oh, is that how it works?
That's
Like
what
the
I've
two
heard.
buttons.
I want to see the photo of your faces while listening to this segment, What's on Your Mind. So press those both at the same time and
Okay.
send that photo over to us.
And-
Ironically, you're going to want a dash
Yeah.
cam recording when
Yeah.
you hit those
Yeah.
buttons.
Yeah.
But let's get it started with Brooke. Brooke, what's on your mind?
Oh my God, I discovered the ultimate life hack.
Oh,
and I
share it.
Whoa.
so happy about it.
That's
Okay,
a big
listen.
promise.
My kids have entered their sleepover era, we'll call
Okay.
it. Okay, so we
So fun.
Yeah, it's so fun. We
Sleepovers.
host kids. The kids go to their best friends' houses.
Yeah.
And it dawned on me this weekend that if I schedule it right, I can get both kids out of the house at the same time.
Oh.
Wait.
Leaving a whole night, a whole date night, free. Free babysitting.
Oh, where are you going to put Michael?
Oh my God.
You actually want to be away from your children?
Oh God. Every once in a while.
Yeah.
This
Dude,
is
it
so
was-
unlike your
That
normal
is true.
messaging.
It was so dreamy. Alder had a sleepover at his best friend, and then Nora was at her best friend, and then I went home and I'm like, oh my God, we can go to dinner.
You can decide what to eat.
And we don't even have to pay anyone for taking our children.
Wow.
I
feel guilty.
I
You're like,
was so-
can they stay there a week?
Yeah.
How about a whole month?
I was so grateful that I thought about bringing wine over as a thank you, but then I thought maybe I don't bring wine because that's kind of sending the wrong message.
You
But-
show up drunk like he's
Yeah.
way better
Yeah.
off in your house than mine. I'm telling you right now.
So I just found a hack for free babysitting,
That's
and I am
awesome.
stoked. Takes a village, people.
Ship your kids away.
Get ready, Nora and Adler. You're not sleeping over at your own house anymore.
It's older.
Oh, whatever.
Always get it wrong.
Jose, what's on your mind?
Well, last week I told you guys about this new massage parlor I've been going to.
Yeah.
Wait, you win again
Well,
after
there's
that
a
horrible
g-
experience?
Since I have a year-long membership here that I can't get
no.
out
Committed.
of, I had to request a new masseuse.
Okay.
So the day of, they send me a text before I get there, and it says your hot stones for my hot stone massage are broken.
Oh, how do you
Oh.
break stones?
That's my exact question. I'm like, how do you break stones?
Too
Like,
hot, right?
They're earth
I
stones.
think they usually just put them in like a slow cooker. I mean, honestly.
I mean,
Yeah.
look, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a big deal. I'm confused because I'm like, okay, but whatever. I go in, the new masseuse walks in. She says, I have good news. They shaved down the stones so they can be smooth and they can use them now.
You can't get a refund here. Are
No,
you
no,
sure?
and this is in addition to a regular massage. You pay extra for the stones, Brooke. She says,
no.
look, the heater, it heats up one rock really good. And the rest of them don't get. So she starts to massage me with tiny rocks, pebbles on my back. And one of them is piping hot.
Yeah.
Like I can feel the one and then the other one. So imagine a bunch of small pebbles scratching my back. Okay.
Sounds kind of nice.
Hot skipping stone massage is what I'm calling
Oh,
it.
okay.
And then after that, she's like, well, I'm so glad we were able to adjust and take care of you. I'm like, me too, as I have like tiny little burn marks.
All right.
So I'm
good.
excited to know what's going to happen next
I'm
month.
good.
Yeah.
Me too. Alexis, tell us what's on your mind.
So we have a technical director on our show. For
Yes.
people who don't know, but he's in the room. I'm looking at him right now. It's Ashton.
What's up, Ashton?
People know Ashton.
Okay. And I've noticed something these past few months.
Okay.
That every day Ashton likes to comment on someone's appearance in the room.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
He's been hammering on
he
me.
has been hammering. The other day I got that I looked like an Amish swim coach because I had my hair in a braid. He told Brooke it looked like a cat puked on her sweater one day.
Yep.
Do you remember that?
Which true.
Ashton, you're savage.
Yeah. He asked who let me leave my house wearing black and brown together.
Yeah.
And today he walked in and told Brooke he made fun of her wearing a Canadian tuxedo while he was also in a Canadian tuxedo.
But he can pull it off way better
I
than
think
she
that
can.
one was meant as a compliment somehow. Because the week before he called me the nutty professor for a different outfit I
I'm
was
not sure,
wearing.
and that's why I want to say, Ashton, if you're gonna roast us, I want it to be better. Okay?
Oh.
I
Those
want
are
you-
great. Those
No,
are
I want him to
amazing.
step it up. If he's going to do it, make it good, So I'm going to
Okay.
give you one chance right now, Ashton, to roast my outfit.
Okay.
Okay, you have 5 seconds.
All right, he's looking
Okay,
at
your
it
time's
like-
running out.
He's thinking.
He's not tall enough to see over the computer to see you.
These monitors are very wide. Honestly, whatever.
Okay,
I
see,
don't have anything to comment.
my prime example.
Yeah.
You need to work on it.
You want to get roasted.
I mean,
Better.
If you're going to do it, you got to do
Okay.
it
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
Well, I came to a realization recently that life is not supposed to be fun and happy.
What?
If you're happy, if
Okay,
you're
'cause
having a good time, you aren't actually living.
I'm glad you've led with this because I have just felt so good the last couple weeks. It's been really hard for me.
Yeah, you are not living for real. That's
Yeah,
why I was out in my yard over the weekend raking leaves for 5 straight hours.
No way.
Never raked before, and it's just as miserable as you would imagine it would be.
Yeah, dude, you're organizing leaves into a corner.
And then mid-rake, my neighbor pops over, and this is after like 4 hours of work, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm just like, oh, I'm just taking care of business.
Yeah, doing my man stuff.
Yeah, did he offer to give you a leaf blower?
And he's like, please don't do that. Don't rake.
What?
And then he showed me on his phone an article from the county encouraging residents not to rake their leaves.
It's supposed to be better, right?
Because
the
raking
mulch?
disrupts
Yeah.
the life cycle of the leaves. It's bad for insects. It actually causes more greenhouse gas emissions if you rake.
Because of the pile.
Well, you got to burn the pile.
And
So
you
you're
burn the
hating-
pile or you donate it to a dump where the greenhouse gases are much worse. So I find myself apologizing now to a random man for raking my own lawn.
okay,
For
your
5 hours.
neighbors aren't a random person, Jeffrey.
I've never met him
They are
before
your
this
neighbors.
time.
But
This is
he's
new
still your
neighbor.
neighbor.
And I had already raked the lawn, so I had to, after that, go back and put leaves back.
Oh, no.
Scatter them all
that's-
over my yard.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And that's how I knew life is meant to be absolutely miserable.
Yeah, you might as well spray water on your driveway
Yeah.
now and ice it.
Yeah,
Is it a de-icing?
just make it a total unlivable hellhole.
yeah.
Text in 78592. How are you miserable? Tell us what's on yours. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and somebody forgot to delete all the texts coming in at 78592.
We
So,
don't delete them.
delete 'em.
We try to reply to every single one that comes in, Jeff.
oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't delete your texts.
We don't.
I didn't even know there's a delete button.
Since they're on here, I guess let's read some. This one says, "What's on my mind? I drive for Uber full time, but I still work 2 other jobs."
Oh, that is hard work.
How
Good
is it
for you.
full time then?
Because
Yeah,
some
no.
people work more than 40 hours a week, Jeff.
Yeah,
I
so
know.
full-time is 40
Shocking.
hours.
Well, then it's
Yeah.
not full.
Yeah, that is full. That full time is
Full
40
means
hours.
max.
No, it doesn't.
It does
You
too.
can't work 2 full-time jobs. One
Yes,
is
you
full.
could.
God, you're such a rich kid.
Yeah,
says-
this is the richest thing you've
I
ever
always
done.
make sure I hear you guys. What's better than working for myself and 3 other companies? Your almost mediocre radio show.
Hey, look at us.
Thank you.
We moved up.
Almost mediocre. Yeah. What a compliment.
All right.
Keep your text coming in 78592.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Just like when a relative passes away, when you get cheated on, there's a few stages of grief that you need to go through in order to heal.
Yeah, for sure.
First stage is shock, then anger, then sadness, then extreme hunger.
What? Who gets hungry?
Brooke has been stuck in that stage for the last 27 years.
Oh, you got cheated on back in the day.
I'm just a hungry girl. That's all I am. I just really like eating.
What's
Oh my
the source
gosh.
of that hunger, though?
I
Have you ever
just-
asked yourself
It's a
that?
deep-seated source,
Yeah.
Jeff.
But
27
eventually,
years ago.
eventually you'll reach the 5th and final stage of breakup grief, and that's calling a radio show for revenge. So if you've never dialed in to tell the story of how you caught your dumb ex,
healed.
maybe you're not fully over them.
That's it.
Just
Got
saying.
It. It's very mature
Brooke.
of you, Jeff.
What?
Let's listen to a few people reaching that 5th and final stage during a brand new Busted coming up right after this.
Sneaky husbands,
Two-timing wives.
bad boyfriends.
And even worse girlfriends.
They thought they could get away with it.
But now,
They're about to get busted.
Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin,
Okay.
Alexander Hamilton.
They all got busted.
All
didn't they?
cherished
Yeah.
founding fathers who were all publicly caught cheating on their wives.
I mean, if you've seen the play Hamilton, you know.
So,
You know?
if you've ever snuck around on your spouse, there's a good chance Americans want to elect you to a high political office in this country.
I
We have a
wish
type.
that wasn't true.
It is, though.
I
do have a
really
type.
wish.
And there's an even stronger chance that you'll be featured on this segment, Busted,
Ooh,
where
that's real
listeners
success.
tell us the short stories about how they caught their partners Yankee doodling someone else's dandy. And we've got some listeners ready to share their patriotic stories with us. We're going to start with Taryn. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Yeah, okay.
She's like, wow, what an intro.
What did I sign up for?
Yeah.
It's a message of hope, Taryn. Go ahead.
Sure.
So I was walking to my boyfriend's one day when a homeless man who I have seen before, like he's always there, he's a staple of the neighborhood.
Okay.
He walked up to me, but this time he didn't ask for any money or anything. Instead, he told me that another girl had just left before me.
Oh! Get him!
So that gave me an idea. I said, hey, how about I offer you a job and I can pay you for it if you could just keep an eye out on my boyfriend's place and report back.
Okay.
You needed more information than what he just gave you?
Yeah, I wanted a full investigation. So I bought him a notebook and some pens, and he actually kept notes of literally everything.
Whoa.
No.
And after 6 days, I found out that 4 different women came.
Wow.
Oh, dang.
Oh, my God.
That one hurts.
Busy.
Yeah.
But that's a good paycheck for that guy.
Yeah.
So
You know?
entertaining.
Yeah. Do you still employ him for odd jobs, when you have other boyfriends? Or...
They're married now, Brooke.
Oh.
Okay?
That's cool.
That's a cute story. Let's keep going. Joe, tell us how you busted your significant other.
I was in the middle of a workday, and I got a notification
Okay.
that this video game streamer, he's not huge, but I was a big fan, and I used to watch him.
It's me.
Uh,
I'm not huge. I'm
Yeah.
like tiny, small.
I would support that, but with like the theme of this segment, I don't think you want this to
Yeah.
be you,
Yeah.
Jose.
Yeah, I've never cheated, so it's probably not about me.
and I'm definitely not going to tell you who it was because I do not want to publicize this person.
Okay.
Oh, you don't want to
Probably
call
no.
him out, huh?
All right.
All right.
So I get this notification. This guy I watch a lot, and he's online, which is weird because usually he streams at night, and it was the middle of the day.
And you're like, haha, I can watch it on my phone and my boss will never know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I pull it up while I'm at my desk, and that's when I notice a familiar voice
In the stream?
in the stream. And it's my girlfriend on his stream.
Oh, what? So she likes him too.
No, Brooke,
What?
she's like in his house.
Oh, you have to be in the
No,
house?
not quite that far yet, but they are flirting.
Oh, no.
And the worst part is, like, she knew how much I like this guy, right?
Oh,
That's the worst part.
Well, I mean,
Because
girls
it
will
ruins
do
the
that.
stream and
Yeah.
your relationship.
Oh,
Tough.
girls will totally do
Seriously.
stuff like that.
Guys, too.
So you know for sure she was having a relationship with this guy?
Yeah, he ends up inviting her out on the stream to where he lives.
Oh.
And she agrees to it on the stream. Like, says, I'm heading there now. Like, I'm looking up the train schedule.
Oh, my God.
Oh, buddy.
And she texts me 5 minutes later saying that she's going to go see her aunt.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
God, she's not very good. Like, obviously you're going to see that. You know, like she...
Maybe she, I guess she didn't know that I was going to get that notification.
Yeah, a different time of day,
okay.
too. Like you
Yeah.
said, yours watch at night. She's like, oh, he's
Dang.
not watching.
I take it you don't watch anymore.
Well, no, I don't watch him anymore. But I'm open to follow somebody else because it sounds like somebody on your end.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
look at
get any ladies, bro. You can go into my stream all the
Yeah.
time. now.
Jose's getting
Yeah.
he gets no action.
At Hilarious Jose.
All right. Hey, Joe, sorry that happened to you, but thank you for sharing your story. We got time for one more. Let's go to Sarah.
man.
Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Yeah, so there was this guy I was seeing, and he actually broke up with me because I used a common saying that he'd never heard of, and he thought I was cheating.
What? Wait, so you're the one that got busted, but you weren't actually cheating? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
What happened?
So we were just having this normal text conversation, and he says, "You make such amazing pancakes."
Okay.
And I said, "No way, Jose. Yours are way better."
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is, his name was Drew,
Okay.
and he thought the text was meant for my other guy named Jose.
No way.
Oh, God. He's never heard of No Way Jose?
Are you kidding?
Exactly.
That's so stupid.
He better have been hot if he was that stupid. I'm
he was
sorry.
super
Yeah,
hot.
I know. I couldn't believe it. And, no matter how many times I tried to explain, he just never budged.
Oh my God.
And I can't, to this day, he still thinks I was cheating.
Oh, God.
That's so funny.
He tells everybody. He's actually going to call in next week on the same segment.
Then she told me to hit the road Jack. And I was like, my name's Drew. Oh, God.
Right?
Oh, that's so funny.
Who's Shelly? She sells where?
Do me a favor, if he does call, set him straight. I mean, the relationship's over, but you know what? He needs to relax.
Oh, no,
and-
it's
At
way
least closure.
it's way funnier if we continue with this Jose narrative.
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah.
much more.
I'll call him back. I'll be like, bro, are you the one who I hooked up
Yeah. We're leaning in. Hey, thanks you for sharing, Sarah. And text in 78592. If you have a funny story about how you caught your ex cheating, you could be on the next edition of Busted. Your phone tap's coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Because we do a lot of dating stuff on this show, it's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yeah.
We've talked about how it's a good indication of character if the person treats the waiter or waitress well.
Oh, for
Always,
sure.
man.
And that branches out to anyone in the service industry,
Sure.
even customer care reps over the phone.
Oh, yeah.
If they don't feel like they were treated right, I think they should take it extremely personally, sulk about it for a few days,
Okay.
and then call them back to tell them, hey, you hurt my feelings. Because that's what I did to this woman in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, is this Abby?
Yeah, who's calling?
My name's Hal from Best Buy Customer Service.
Oh, yeah, hi. I was trying to get a hold of you guys. I'm, really wondering what's going on with this fridge warranty.
Right, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you remember, but we spoke a couple days ago about that.
Yes, and I asked for a supervisor, and I haven't heard from that person.
I get that. It's just, I don't know if you realize this, but when our call was over, you never said goodbye.
What does that have to do with getting a supervisor?
Oh, okay, so I guess that just doesn't matter to you?
No,
Like common courtesy?
I wanted to speak to your supervisor, and I didn't get that, so I hung up.
Ma'am, I don't think you're hearing what I'm trying to tell you here, because I told you I was going to go speak to my supervisor, and then I said bye, and then I waited, and you hung up on me.
Okay, moving on. So can I speak to a supervisor?
Yeah, there's no really moving on here. That's just the right thing to do is to say hi and bye to people.
I'm really sorry. I was probably just busy, or maybe I just said it really fast and you didn't hear it.
No, I would have heard it. I'm looking out for that.
Okay, so can we get over this goodbye thing? I actually really just want to find out about this warranty on the
Just
fridge.
get over it. Okay, so I see. Customer service people aren't worthy of a bye.
That's literally not what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. You don't think of us as real people.
No.
We're like Klingons or residents of Maine.
That's not what I
We
meant.
don't count.
That's not what I meant at all. I
I get it.
stressed out.
I get it. You're busy. You're important. I'm just blue collar trash. So I
What?
don't deserve common decency.
Listen, you're twisting this thing into something bigger than it should be. This isn't the ethics committee.
Okay, my fault again.
I should have said goodbye. Fine.
Yeah, you probably should have said goodbye.
I just said that. Goodbye.
It doesn't make any sense to say goodbye halfway through the call. If you didn't want to, I would have accepted adios or au revoir,
Where are we
zaijian.
going with this? Okay, bonjour, goodbye, au revoir, ciao.
Bonjour is hello. That doesn't make any sense either.
Do you know how frustrated it is to talk to you right now?
Well, I guess, okay, so at this point, we've talked about this for a while, so you
Yes.
understand now where I'm coming from. I'm a real person, and I have feelings and things
Yes,
like that.
yes, I understand.
Okay, great. Well, it's been really nice talking to you. I'm about 10 seconds away from my lunch break. So,
Wait, what?
well, unless you don't think I deserve to eat.
Oh my God, are you joking?
I'm actually not. I do need to eat. So is it okay that I transfer you to our customer satisfaction survey and you leave me a positive review?
You never helped me.
I'm hoping for 5 stars.
This whole time we spent dealing with your f***ing feelings and not me.
Okay, 4 stars then?
Oh my God, I've had enough of this crap. I demand to talk to your supervisor. This is ridiculous.
Okay, well, I mean, your neighbor Chloe told me that you would be rude over the phone, but I never expected anything like this.
Wait, what? Chloe called you?
Yeah, she's the one who set you up for this prank phone call?
No. What? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding, because really you're on the radio right now. My name is Jeff.
Oh my God,
from Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. This is a phone tap, Abby.
Oh my God, now I'm embarrassed. I feel like I went full mom.
I mean, Chloe said that you've been really frustrated waiting to hear about your refrigerator warranty, so she wanted us...
Yes, they still haven't told me.
Well, maybe if you're a little bit kinder to the customer service agents, they'll get back to you quicker.
I am kind. I'm a kind person.
No, I agree. You sound like a nice person. It's just maybe you need to say goodbye.
Fine.
Maybe you need to work on that.
Goodbye.
Okay, yeah, but I don't feel like you meant it there.
Oh my God.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I used to look at dating apps as a way for people to find love, friendship, or at least an easy out-of-family hookup.
What?
Wait, why'd you have to even say out of family?
Well, the in-family ones are too easy.
No, Jeff,
They're right there.
God, can we not?
Just go to the family chat.
What is happening?
But after today's call, I think we all learned that we've been too narrow-minded. The dating apps can be used for so much more.
Oh,
Really?
And now, nobody bats an eye when Brooke opens her Bumble, because it's not for what you'd think.
I don't have Bumble.
Wait a minute.
Even her husband, I think, would support her doing this.
Oh.
And I know you'll agree when you hear it in your brand new second date update next.
Second date update.
On a first date, if you're a woman, where's the safest place to meet a guy for the first time?
Public?
Yeah.
Lots of people.
Well, public
Inside of
is too general.
inside of a police station.
I mean,
Anywhere. A bar, a restaurant.
I've crossed off a few suggestions Jose gave earlier. Dark web?
Oh.
No.
oh, come on.
Although it does provide good anonymity on
Wait,
there.
is
We'll
there-
say
What
that.
about like the dim web? Like not a full dark.
Maybe.
that's not even a place.
yeah.
Okay. Children's toy store where the security guard can see you. Safe.
Visual with
Fun.
See, Brooke.
I think they're all
not-
closed, aren't they? Like
Maybe. I know
Toys R
Alexis
Us.
doesn't feel comfortable giving guys her apartment, so she always gives them the address to Brooke's house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Meets them there,
Wait.
nice
It's
and
really
safe.
big. They'll get lost in that house.
Yeah, nobody
anyway.
wants to steal anything from there anyway.
And
Is
one
that
of,
how that gutter guy ended up at my house?
yeah.
one
Wasn't
of
actually
our,
a door-to-door salesman.
We hired you.
Yeah.
one of our listeners, Davis, said he met his date at a place that he never expected he would. So let's learn more about it. Davis, welcome to the show. What's this girl's name, first of all?
Hey, so her name's Ashley.
Ashley,
And
okay.
where did Ashley want to meet you?
So we were going to go out, and she asked me to give her a ride, which
Oh.
I thought was really interesting. That doesn't
First
usually happen.
step to not safest things to do on a date.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
I'm
Yes.
guessing, had you met in person before, or is this meet up off the apps?
No, this is off an app.
Dude,
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
kind of sketch. Getting in a car. She
shouldn't
can lock the
you
doors.
just never do that?
Ever.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Davis, I trust you immediately, so you can come to the radio station whenever you want. How long were you guys talking before the date happened?
So we only talked once, and it was on the phone, but it was for like 3 hours.
So, I mean, you obviously were vibing and you were clicking.
Talking
Like,
for 3 hours, you got to have a good connection with
but
somebody.
was there a reason why she wanted you to pick her up?
You know, she didn't mention. She just asked if I could pick her up, and I thought, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So she gave you an address, and this turned out to be the actual place that she really lived?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be?
I'm just saying.
Gotcha!
I don't know. You could give
You're
a
at
different
Brooke's
address.
house.
That is so weird.
That's what I would do. But I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
it would
I mean,
was-
what was it like when you showed up at her house and
If it was her house.
or apartment and you got her?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. So it was a house, and
good.
she,
Nice.
she has a roommate, but her roommate was out for the night. So,
Perfect.
I said, hey, yeah, let's, why don't we, head out? We'll go. And she said, well, first, do you want a drink? Like, I can give you a tour. And I was like, oh, okay.
Pretty
Oh,
fun.
wow. She's inviting you inside immediately?
And a drink. That's great.
And they're hanging.
Yeah, how could I say no? So after the tour, we just sat on the porch and just started talking, and that turned into longer and longer, and eventually we just didn't even end up going out.
Dude,
It's just like your phone call from the first time you met. Like you just get lost in conversation together. That's such a great sign. What'd you guys connect over?
We connected over a lot of stuff. We have like a very similar sense of humor. We like a lot of similar things, like similar movies and shows and things like that.
What's the issue then?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's so cute.
Did anything weird happen?
Well, okay, I don't know if it was weird. Like, okay, so we were on the front porch. We had a few drinks throughout the time that we were there.
Yeah.
So I kept going in and out to get the drinks and come back out with them. And she has a dog named Nugget.
Cute.
You were a nugget.
Yeah, he's really cute. Yeah. But she kept warning me, hey, like, just make sure you're mindful of shutting the door because, he'll run away if he gets out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So after a few drinks, kind of forgot that she had a dog for a little bit. So I did leave the door cracked while I was handing her drink, and Nugget almost got out. He was like halfway out the door, and I had to I had to dive to grab him.
Oh my god, but you got him.
I did. I got him. Yeah.
Okay.
But then after that, it was getting dark. I said, why don't we put on the light? Do you have a light out here? And she said, well, I would, but it's sort of broken and it's too high for me to change. And I said, oh, well, that's not that high. I can reach that. So I reached up and I changed the light. And she said, oh, that was really nice of you to do. I appreciate that. And I said, oh, yeah, I'm a little handy, a little sometimes.
You're a little handy by changing a light bulb?
What? That's handy. If you change a light bulb, that's something that's useful that you do around the house.
That is not handy, Jeff. Anybody can change a light bulb.
It's using your hands.
Handy means that you have skill and you know how to.
You have to twist it one way and then twist it back the other.
Yeah, and then sometimes it's a dud. You got to do it twice.
I understand. It's handy where you grew up.
Davis, she doesn't consider you handy, man.
Well, not for that.
Well, you know what? I did fix her burner, too.
Oh.
What burner?
Wait a minute. That is handy.
Her burner phone?
Yeah, I threw it.
I hope not. No, the burner on her kitchen stove.
Wow. Okay, that's handy. Yeah.
More impressive.
Thank you.
You screwed in a gas pipe this time, which is way more different than
It's
screwing in a
getting
light
less
bulb.
romantic vibes.
It does sound like you help her out with some
that's a good
stuff. You
point.
talk for a few hours. You may just be a really best friend now.
Or maybe she's not getting back to you because there's CO2 poisoning in her house.
Yeah, you didn't take
Could be.
pipes.
Didn't do it right.
I hope not.
Was there any romance, like any kissing action or?
We did kiss a little bit at the end of the night before I left.
Cute.
So,
Okay.
So you know if she's romantically into you.
Yes.
well, if she's romantically into me, why isn't she answering my text now?
Oh, she's living on red.
True. She should be excited to text you. If anything, she should be like, oh my God, okay, wait 30 minutes before you text him back.
Totally.
You
It
know
just
what I
sounds
mean?
so good, all of it.
It sounds great.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Something's wrong with her, bro. No way it's you.
Yeah.
We'll find out what her problem is.
Too handy even? We don't know. But
Or
handy.
maybe it's handsy.
Maybe
Maybe that was the problem.
Well, Brooke would consider that a perk.
I mean, everybody has a different opinion, Jeff.
Let's figure this out. We're going to call Ashley for you, get you a second date update right after this. Hold on.
Second date update.
Most other radio shows try to lift up their listeners, praise them for doing nice things and good deeds on a first date.
And we love our
Yeah,
listeners.
that's not really our style.
Oh, wait.
what are you
talking about?
We like to downplay your positive traits and good deeds, and we'll even insult your handy skills because we're trying to help you to realize your own flaws.
Why are you so stuck on this? Changing a light bulb is not handy, Jeff, and that's
Good,
okay.
yes, double
you
down.
agree?
Insult his manhood.
I'm not
'Cause
insulting a
real
manhood.
Real
I don't
love isn't
understand
about
why you're so
caring.
insulted
Real
by
love
that.
isn't about support. It's about flaw finding. And
What
our
are you
listener,
talking
Davis,
about?
appreciates that. Right, Davis?
I guess so.
Yes. Now, Brooke wrote down 15 other shortcomings that she noticed during the
wasn't
date.
a shortcoming.
She's
He
gonna
was super nice and helped her out.
Oof, too
Like-
nice.
She made one
That
comment.
can
So
be a
many
turn
reasons
off.
she might not be calling you back.
are so impossible some days.
Davis, she's calling you
Honestly.
impossible
No,
now.
I'm talking to
Talking
you,
to
Jeffrey.
Jeff.
Oh, it's hard to tell
You're
sometimes.
exhausting.
Yeah.
Well, it's possible that he did exhaust her because Davis was with her at her house for many, many hours drinking out on her front porch.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's so cute though. Like, I can't believe she's not calling you back.
Same.
Same. Yeah.
I'm hoping that the reason that she's not calling you back is that her dog just got loose and she's been out looking for it. If anything, she probably needs your help to track him down.
Not a good alternative.
Can you
Okay.
screw in
That's
the
your
fence?
positivity, Jeff?
Yeah.
We're
Jeez.
here to help her in her time of need. That's a
and
good
the
thing.
dog,
Let's dial her and see where she's at and if she needs a little assistance. Here we go. Hopefully she picks up.
Hello?
Hey, is this Ashley?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
Hey,
Oh, hey, Ashley.
we're a radio show. We just wanted to know, is Nugget there?
Can you put Nugget up to the phone?
Is Nugget safe?
What?
Your dog?
Yeah, your dog Nugget.
That has the cutest name ever. Good job on naming your dog.
Thanks. Don't know how you know my dog's name, but
We heard it from a listener to our show that you met up with for a date recently. His name's Davis.
okay. I don't really remember.
You don't remember Davis?
I don't know. I kind of hang out with a lot of people, so
Oh, you guys talked for hours.
He came to your house.
Yeah. Does
What do you
that
mean?
happen a lot?
I think you just hung out with him like a week ago.
a week ago.
Yeah, according to him, you guys met on a dating app. You asked him to come pick you up for a date, and then he ended up just staying there, drinking with you on your front porch.
Which, we were actually
Okay.
shocked that you were so trusting of him so quickly. I mean, because it's just a guy you met on the internet.
Yeah.
Does he have dark hair? I think he was wearing a gray shirt.
Are
We
you
don't
joking?
know that.
We
A
don't.
week is not that long.
We've never seen him, but that does sound like him.
Yeah, good old gray shirty.
He sounded very gray shirt and dark hair over the
How
phone.
many dates? I mean,
It's impressive. You're fitting that many in a week.
how could you not remember someone like that you spent hours with?
Well, to be honest, I mean, that's kind of like just how I use the dating apps. I've been doing this for a while.
Doing what?
Wait, what?
You invite people over and talk to them and then let them leave. That's called a date, actually.
Yeah.
You're not tricking anyone.
But it feels like you didn't even know his name while he was at your house.
Yeah.
I've been using dating apps for over a year now, and when I started, I was looking for a relationship, but
Wait.
I don't really know if that's where I'm at anymore.
What do you mean? Like you don't want to see anybody seriously, or like why go out on the date to begin with if that?
I saw like too many people just want to mess around,
Okay.
And
Okay.
after a while, it just really kind of, I don't know, messed with my head. So I just decided, screw it. I'm just going to be in my free handyman phase.
You're what?
Free handyman phase?
So you do admit he's handy.
What do you mean?
Well, so I'll set up a meeting with a
wait.
guy, and they will end up fixing stuff for me.
It's a fake
Wait.
meeting. You don't like him.
How do you even
Okay.
know they're handy when you meet them on the app?
Oh, that's a good point. Because if some girl asks me to do some stuff,
Yeah, you're
I
stuck
don't know,
with
let
them
me
for
call somebody.
hours.
I mean, come on. All guys like to think they're handy, whether they really are or not.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
Jeff-
spending so much
we
time.
are.
Jeffrey
on
did
them.
think that he was handy with the
Yeah,
light bulb,
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I'll screw in any light bulb in this studio.
See?
Watch me.
Dude,
me
that's
too.
so messed up. You're just using these people.
But you spend hours with them and kiss them all for.
Oh, yeah, they
that.
That was a
Like-
kiss. Yeah, wait a minute.
That sucks.
God, guys, chill out. I mean, look, I'll have him back over if something else goes wrong in the house.
No.
But what about romantic? Like he thought that he was going over there to have like a
Yes.
genuine connection with you.
Yeah, I thought you were pretty.
And honestly, if you are pretty, you could probably just put on the apps just looking for a handyman, and guys would still volunteer to do that.
Yeah, and if you're good
Or do you
at
have a
it,
landlord?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, the landlord takes forever to solve things. And
usually.
look, if I put just looking for a handyman on an app, people are going to show up thinking that it's like an X-rated request.
Oh, that's kind of true. Just looking for a pizza
What?
guy.
Okay.
Show up in
are.
uniform. Oh, I would
think
show
that?
up so ready.
Dude, that's so messed up. He's going to be hurt.
Is he going to be hurt? We don't know. The only way to find out is if we actually just talk to him because he just happens to be on the other line right now waiting to jump in on this conversation.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He heard everything.
Is he there?
Listen, before he jumps in, I'm still trying to figure out which guy he is because I had two come over in the same weekend.
How many broken things do you have in your home?
Did he recaulk the bathtub or?
No, I didn't hear anything about any recaulk.
No, he fixed your stove.
Unless we missed that part of the story.
Okay.
No.
Davis, are you there?
Yeah.
You would have remembered that word.
Yeah, hey, I'm here.
What?
Hi.
Ashley, I think you're confused. I'm trying to date for love, and I'm looking for someone who wants the same.
Oh, that was such a sweet response.
Hey, maybe you're confused.
Well, I really love that you fixed my stove.
No.
Ouch.
No.
Yikes. So bad.
Actually, you had a connection with him. Maybe you're just jaded from being hurt.
Yeah.
You know, like.
I mean, that's true, and I'm sorry you feel bad. I mean, you were nice to talk to. I mean, I'm happy to hang out again with you at my place.
I don't even remember
At my place.
While he fixes something else for you, like.
Well, only if he wants to.
Oh.
That's good.
Oh, she's being,
right.
she's being honest.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
What an offer.
Did-
How could
Volunteer
anyone
Say
pass
no.
that up?
I mean, the good news is I've already got a guy who's really good with plumbing, so I'll never ask you to do any plumbing.
Oh, there's a different guy?
You have that many plumbing issues?
Well, it's hard to find a good plumber.
Oh, okay.
Just in general.
I just feel so taken advantage of right now.
Yeah.
I really thought we had a real connection, and it looks like you have this kind of connection with a lot of people.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, David, I'm really sorry you feel that way.
Okay. It's Davis with an S.
Davis. Oh, my God.
David?
Dude, I can't
Davis.
believe you kissed him still. Like,
I know. Was that because you were drinking? What was that
Or is that the
about?
tip?
Ah, there it is.
You know, he did a nice thing for me. What's wrong with a little harmless
We'll
kissing?
make out? Okay.
Well, everything when he thinks that there's more behind it.
He's like, bye, I love you.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, bye, Ryan. Whatever your name was.
That's awful.
Again, like, I'm sorry if he was confused about things, but I just know where I am at in my life. I'm in this handyman phase.
Okay, but you
and-
didn't tell him that.
Yeah.
Well, now he knows that if he'd like to come over again, I'd be open to it.
There is no way Davis still wants to hang out with her.
Come
at this
on, buy
point.
some wood and go build her a deck, bro. If you love her, go get her.
Never underestimate the shallowness of a guy. You never know what he's going to say if it means scoring another date with a cute girl. So,
That's true.
Davis, remember how pretty Ashley was?
And I think I hear a noise in my ceiling fan.
Oh, wow.
What's that
Another
rattle?
opportunity
Oh
to
my
demonstrate your
gosh.
manly handliness for her.
He just pulls the cord three
She just
times.
pays you in kisses.
What do you think, Davis?
My handiness is reserved for someone who loves me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, Davis.
Mom
Way to have
action.
standards. That should be a bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being on the show with us, David, and good
Oh my
luck.
God, you're so bad at
Davis.
this, Jeffrey.
Good luck
Purpose, bro.
with all your handy dating life
That was
stuff
a
in the
joke.
future.
Thank you.
And Ashley, I know a couple guys on our text board at 78592 say they will be available at a
Yeah.
moment's notice
Dude.
to come and fix your ceiling fan or whatever you got going on
Do,
in
do,
your house.
do you have no dignity left?
No, God, bro.
She kisses at the ends of the dates.
Yeah, you know the last time I kissed somebody?
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I wasn't kidding. We really were getting texts at 78592 from many gentlemen who
What
would
is
not mind
happening?
helping Ashley with her household problems.
Dude.
But
We're men. We
You
want to feel
guys,
useful,
have
and we
some-
like pretty women.
Have some respect. Get paid for it at least.
I
you
don't know. A
know?
couple kisses is payment.
that's the thing. You have to think about, like, I know we were saying earlier that having a stranger who you just met on the internet come over to your house for a date is kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
But how is that any different than finding a random handyman on the internet and hiring him to come out to your house?
Yeah, Jeff,
is
I
true.
don't have those guys come to my house when I'm home alone.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
you
Or maybe,
literally
like, know
make
their-
sure that someone else is there. That's
Yeah.
what women do.
and
make-
make sure you know their name, maybe.
I'm
that's
just saying,
true.
either way, it's a random dude that you're inviting over to your house. But
Right.
at least Ashley's plan was economical because she got free work done.
I don't know. She can't change her own light bulb. I'm just like,
Yeah, you're right.
I'm disappointed in her as a human.
She's
like,
not
wait,
alone.
the switch
Yeah.
was just off?
yeah.
Do you know how many people I've paid to come out and change my light bulbs for me, and I pay them? She's just given all the women of the world a great life hack.
Jeff, you just bought a house and you're paying people to change your life.
Pay
bulb?
me next time.
I don't know if you guys are handymen, certified.
Again, it
you're
doesn't
not
take a
certified.
handyman.
I need to see the check mark next to your name if I'm going to believe you're going to fix my stuff. But if you ever want help with your dating life, we're not certified at all for that.
No, but we will help.
We'll step in and give it our best try. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I don't want to start beef with somebody.
Okay.
I really don't.
Do you not? Yeah, the why continue, Jeff?
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. But for all those who don't know, we're having a surprising run on the podcast platform Spotify recently.
It's awesome.
And
we're blowing up online.
It's not the actual show itself. It's just the second date update has been rising up the podcast rankings. Currently up to number 27 in America for comedy.
Yeah,
we're good at
and like
comedy?
we're number 33 in Australia for top comedy podcast.
Oh, where are we in other countries?
I think 43 in the UK.
The
right
fact
now.
that you know any of that and are
It's
looking
so
it up is
cool.
just kind of sad. I know
It's like thirst.
I should feel good.
It's our job, Jeff.
I should feel good that we're ahead of Conan O'Brien and Bill Maher,
And
Tom
Hoptula.
Segura. But I don't feel good about it. Those guys are all hacks.
What? Tom Segura's
They're
actually
hacks?
a
Total
really
hacks.
good comedian.
But here's what's sticking in my craw.
We just fell.
Sitting ahead of us at number 25
Yeah.
is Elaine from Seinfeld.
Dude, her-
Julia
Whoa,
Louise
That's
Dreyfus.
amazing.
Like, really? She thinks she has smarter things to say to help the world than our second date podcast?
She actually does it. The podcast that she has is called Wiser Than Me.
Where do you
literally
get off,
saying-
lady?
okay.
Turn the music off. I don't even want to hear this
all right.
trash anymore.
Wow.
My
I
gosh,
don't know.
riding on the coattails of Seinfeld.
That's
hey,
not what she's doing.
newsflash,
She's
Julia.
done so
that
much
show
more
was
than that.
canceled 30
Okay.
years ago. Get over it.
She was
Which is
beat.
why she does
So-
many other projects.
I don't like your tone. I really don't, because she is a national treasure.
Too treasured, if you ask me. So
That's the problem.
I'm
You're
hoping
just
that
jealous?
our-
Are you that jealous?
I'm hoping our digital producer is on board with this, but we're going to start an online beef with Julia Louise Dreyfus.
Down with JLD.
Yeah, Jake, tweet her a couple malware links to start so she can't even record her podcast.
Absolutely, sir.
Okay, look, I don't
We're
want to.
taking her down.
I don't want to do this. I really don't.
Why are you
But
doing
she is
it?
making me.
No, she's
okay?
not.
Go
She
back to
doesn't even-
dancing, Elaine, something you're actually good at.
Okay, she doesn't even know who you are,
Oh,
Jeff.
Yeah, and
Not
she
yet.
was bad at
Not
it.
yet.
That's the problem, okay? Let's beef her into our own existence.
Okay.
So, or
All
better yet,
right.
help us overtake her. Type in second date update on your Spotify, and we're going to do some damage
We're
here.
all going to
Not
take
the
down
malware
Julia
kind.
Louise Dreyfus together.
You don't even know what her podcast is about, do you?
I have no idea. You
No
do.
clue. Laser Stories, probably the next big podcast phenomenon coming up right after this. It's the radio segment that's bioengineering a new type of fruit that lets out a tiny scream when you bite into it.
No,
Sad.
That was a bunch of grapes.
Oh, scream berries.
Delicious.
Oh, no.
Buy a box of fresh yellin' melons and freak your kids out with Laser Stories.
A banana's like, you just ate half my body in one bite.
The segment where we read weird news stories from around the globe just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other scary berries just don't. This first laser story is out of the renter's roost. 34-year-old Ashley didn't think twice when she rented one of her Airbnb properties to a group of guys.
Okay.
They stayed for 3 weeks. There were no issues, and they left the house in amazing condition.
Wow, way to go, guys. Good job. Is that the news story? That they didn't
Yeah.
mess anything up?
Shocking.
Yeah.
Your next laser story.
They were clean?
Now, she even described them as 5-star guests all the
Oh,
way.
Good job.
Until she got the surprise of her life.
Oh, God.
Because a
What?
week after they left, she received her electric bill
Yeah.
for $1,500.
Oh my God!
Excuse me, what?
Hey, someone forgot to turn the light off in the hallway.
Yeah. Is that what did it?
That's what my dad would tell you.
At first, Ashley thought it must be some mistake from the utility company, but
Right.
that's when she reviewed the outdoor security footage. And she saw the guys bringing in 10 different computers, then leaving with all 10. It turns out they'd been operating a makeshift cryptocurrency mining operation from her Airbnb.
They're crypto bros. That's why she never saw any women going in and out of the house.
I've heard though the mining is a huge problem. Like people will
Oh,
mine.
it's
it
terrible
it
for the
takes
environment.
So much for the environment.
Yeah,
so
it's-
bad.
It takes a lot of energy to run the machines that are attempting to harvest internet coins. Her guest realized it'd be a lot cheaper for them to rent a vacation home for 3 weeks than to pay the utility bills at their own house.
And wait, they don't have to pay it, right?
It's kind of smart.
It's not in the. You just pay a cleaning fee, from what I know. You don't have to pay their bills.
Thankfully,
I don't know. That's pretty excessive. It seems like she could fight
Is it
that.
in the contract?
Ashley was able to charge the men and recoup her loss,
Oh, good.
Okay,
which
Brooke
was
is right.
totally fine with the guys since they ended up making over $100,000.
Yeah, I bet.
Don't worry, they're going to keep it in crypto, so it's going to be worth $5 in 2 weeks,
But-
and then it'll be up to $1 million, and then we'll be back down to 2.
Yes, but they'll tell every girl they're a millionaire
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole time.
Yeah,
bro. The ups
exactly.
and the downs.
Yeah.
However, Ashley does have a new set of rules set up for all her rentals now. No parties, no pets, and no crypto mining allowed.
Oh, come on. You guy can't mine for currency?
I'd be so confused if I came across that Airbnb listing. I'm like, what?
What does that even mean?
You're like, we can go in the pool, though, right?
This next laser story is out of Toyland. If you recently bought a Wicked doll for your kids, Mattel is begging you, whatever you do not go to the website written on the back of the box.
Okay, that makes me want to go, Jeff.
Yeah.
Don't tell me not to do something.
Wicked, like the Wizard of Oz, the new Ariana
Yeah.
Grande.
Yep, that new movie. While it might look like an innocent address to take you to the movie's homepage,
Yeah.
it's actually a misprint that'll take you to some good old-fashioned adult content.
Oh.
Because
Now I'm going to buy it.
whoever designed the boxes assumed that Wicked.com was the right address, but they failed to double-check that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So the real address is supposed to be wickedmovie.com.
That is an important second word
Yeah,
there,
it
it
is.
seems
I
like.
feel like the other one also makes movies, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a way.
Like-
Mattel said it deeply regrets the error, which is absolutely not appropriate for children.
Oh, that's the worst thing you could put on a kid's toy.
The film starring Ariana Grande and British actress Cynthia Erivo is set for release on November 22nd.
I am really excited
Me
for this
too.
film.
The producers say this mistake was no way done on purpose as a cheap ploy in getting more attention for the film.
God,
Yeah,
how could they
right.
get more at this point? It is
Yeah.
literally everywhere.
Bro, I'm excited for the previews of the movie now. You know what I'm saying? In the
Do I
theater.
believe them? I'm not really sure.
I don't
Am I now
know.
subscribed to that first website?
Yes.
Absolutely.
We should try misprinting us with a.
Oh, that's a good idea.
This next laser story is out of Survey Central. According to a poll out this week, the average Gen Zer checks their phone 6 times during a TV show. That's per episode.
Alexis checked her phone 4 times since the break started.
I mean, that's not. I feel like it's not that bad if it's an hour episode every 10 minutes.
Actually, that's pretty
You know how
good.
many commercials there are on Hulu and stuff now?
Yeah.
And it's not just young people. Millennials check their phones 5 to 6 times, Gen X 4 to 5, and baby boomers 3.
That is hard for me to believe because I swear my mother is on her phone way more than I
Yeah,
am.
my dad sends me YouTube shorts all
So
day
true.
long.
My parents both are too.
I don't know who they're surveying,
Yeah.
but they've got those boomers wrong.
But the boomers were so busy on their phones,
Yes.
they couldn't answer the survey.
Exactly.
Most people said that if they're watching a show or a movie at home, they're probably using their phone at the same time. 78% of young people said they usually are.
I can watch movies way better with somebody there. Like if I have someone next to me, I won't be on my phone as much.
Okay.
Also in the survey, people were asked how long they can watch something before they get bored and want to multitask.
Yeah.
For movies, it's 15 minutes and 42 seconds.
That's it. Oh my God. If you're an actor, do you feel bad about that?
I feel like that's how long you give a movie a chance till you change movies.
I agree.
You know?
I
It's
totally
like-
agree. You
See,
get a vibe of the movie.
I punish myself. I never change the movie. I will watch a bad film to the
you
end.
just watched a really bad movie that was like 3 hours.
And then I'll get angry.
Like, why did I do that?
For TV shows, it's 14 minutes and 36 seconds.
Okay.
And for podcasts like Brooke and Jeffrey, 9 minutes and 12 seconds.
If you look at our stats, that's not correct. It's
Yeah.
a lot less than that.
Yeah, in that specific example, this next laser story is out of Holiday Headquarters.
Yay!
The holidays are just around the corner, which is really exciting for the people who love social gatherings.
Oh, yes.
Now, of course, there are also people who are secretly hoping that there's another pandemic or something so they can just stay home, drink their favorite drinks on their own couch, and watch TV.
Jeffrey, I feel like you're just talking in for you.
Yeah.
That is, just sounds like you.
There
would
are
love to stay
people.
home.
I'm just bringing that up.
Yeah, I am one of them.
According to a new survey, Americans may be getting tired of holiday gatherings altogether.
No, false. Totally not. I'm looking
Get outta
forward to
here.
visiting
My
my
Friendsgiving is this weekend.
Oh, that's
That's
fun.
gonna be awesome.
The average person is planning to attend just 3 big social events this year, which is down from 5 last year.
Yeah, it's interesting you say this because you were the one person who hasn't responded on the date for our own holiday party, Jeff.
Yeah.
We're doing a holiday party?
Oh my God.
We do every year.
Every year.
I know. Like,
And you're going.
how many
Dinner.
holidays do we need to celebrate? Like, at a certain
do
point,
one.
we
One
get
year.
it.
Yeah.
Is it a Hanukkah party?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That's what holiday is. It includes it all.
I'm bringing a bunch of Jewish girls, dude.
Okay, maybe I'll send someone to attend for me. It'll
You'll send your
it'll count.
assistant.
Most people are still planning on Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners, but fewer people are doing get-togethers for Friendsgiving and for New Year's Eve.
I will say we we got lazier in our family, we now do a drive-through lights experience rather than a walkthrough. Takes like 10 minutes. You don't get out of the car. You're in, you're out.
But you're still with your family.
You're with your family, and we're
That's
all in
right.
our Christmas PJs in the car.
That's all that matters.
And you're all on your phones at the same time,
Yeah,
too.
probably.
Many people are fine with this. Only 36% of people say they wish that they were attending more family gatherings this year compared to 62% last year. And personally, I think we need to be around pets for the holidays. Like this guy.
Oh, I see.
And this is the sound of him getting his head stuck inside the turkey. And now he's trying to get out.
That's interesting.
He was curious what was in there.
Yeah, not a shoe.
That sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again same time on Friday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Box!
We've got a returning player named Ashley today who
nice.
says her daily morning ritual is drinking coffee out of a pot, turning on the radio, and listening to the best show ever.
Did you say out of the pot?
Yeah, you don't put it in a cup there, huh?
I put a straw in it.
Ashley's a savage. I love it.
I am with you.
She has,
so
a rough
funny.
wake up in the morning.
Brooke just grabs the grinds, chews on her, and then drinks hot water.
Yeah.
That's even more hardcore.
Give me that bean water.
Ashley, welcome back to the show. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Thanks, guys.
How many pots of coffee have you had this morning?
Oh, my gosh. I am shaking so bad right now. I can't even.
And it's not from nerves. It's just for overstimulation on caffeine.
Yeah, no, it's for sure. Yeah.
Nothing to do with the radio.
That might be the secret to getting you a victory today. Heavily caffeinated. Let's send Brooke out of the studio so we can get to the game here.
She's going to answer so fast.
Yeah, I'm excited. You got 30 seconds to answer as many as possible. If you don't know when, you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready, Ashley?
I'm ready.
All right, good luck. Your time starts now. Whoopi Goldberg celebrates a birthday today. She's won an EGOT, which is an Emmy, Grammy, an Oscar, and what else?
Pass.
A chug is a mix of a pug and what other dog breed?
Pass.
There are 72 hours in 3 days. How many hours are in 4 days?
Oh, my gosh. Pass.
What is the most populated city in Italy?
Venice.
Name the actor who played Walter White in the show Breaking Bad.
The bald guy with glasses.
That's
I don't
correct.
Yeah.
We're going to give her that.
Are we going to accept
kidding.
that?
No, we're not.
I would have given it to you there,
Vin
Ashley.
Diesel with glasses?
But they're very, very strict here, so sorry about that. Let's bring Brooke back into the studio. Now, you have played her twice before, and the last 2 times you lost. You said to our producer it was because you weren't prepared.
Or he's just not very smart. That's probably it.
Ashley, nobody on this show is very
No,
smart.
my goodness.
Are you laughing or are you crying right now?
A little bit of both.
Coffee is really messing you up today.
Yeah.
I love her energy, though.
Okay. But Ashley does say that she thinks that she should be your BFF, Brooke.
Yeah, it sounds like it. You laugh enough to be that.
Yeah, no, I'm like, for real.
And apparently you drink enough to also be my BFF.
She's a good time.
Let's have you take a break for a second, Ashley. You can sip on that straw a little longer. Brooke, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Always.
Your time starts now. Whoopi Goldberg celebrates a birthday today. She's won an EGOT, which is an Emmy, Grammy, an Oscar, and what
Tony.
else? A chug is a mix of a pug and what other dog breed?
Chihuahua?
There are 72 hours in 3 days. How many hours are in 4 days?
56. Nope, more than that. Sorry.
It goes down.
Go.
What is the most populated city in Italy?
Rome.
Name the actor who played Walter White in the show Breaking Bad.
Oh my God, what is his name? Pass. Dang it.
Brooke,
I thought I could fit
him.
into I know, I just can't remember his name right now.
Oh.
You know how I am with names, y'all.
Yeah. And
Even,
then you hear it and you'll go, oh.
even famous people. I'm
You and
terrible.
Ashley really are like peas in a pod in this game. Let's go over to the scoreboard with Jose.
It's like Christmas in my mouth.
Bolaños.
Ashley, you got 0.
Strong.
Oh,
I
sad.
love your laugh. Brooke, you obviously got a win and you got 3 correct.
I'll take 3.
Ashley.
That's all right, Ashley.
Rough go, but we had a good time doing it. Let's go over the
we
answers.
did.
Whoopi Goldberg celebrates a birthday today. She's won an EGOT, which is an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony Award.
It's so impressive.
That's hard to do.
Very rare to do.
Yeah, get one of those is hard to
A chug is a mix of a pug and a chihuahua. There's 72 hours in 3 days, so in 4 days,
It's not 56.
time usually goes up.
Yeah.
And that would be 96
96.
hours.
Just 3 hours
I
and 10 days.
I'm sorry.
The most populated city in Italy is Rome with 2.75 million people. Second would be Milan with 1.37 million. The actor who played Walter White in the show Breaking Bad, that would be Bryan Cranston.
That's his
Yeah,
name.
it's so good.
So, Ashley, I'm sorry it was not enough to beat Brooke today, but the good news is, just for playing, we're going to give you $50 to Sephora. At Sephora Bellevue Square, you can enjoy a shopping experience where all are welcome and what makes you unique is celebrated. Plus, get your beauty in 2 hours when you buy online and pick up in store.
Wow, you said that so good.
Yeah. Say the
Ashley.
words good. Ashley, it was a pleasure to play
Yeah,
you
for sure.
a multitude of reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are officially
sure.
out of excuses for losing now. Next time, it's got to be a win, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, we'll see you again soon. We'll be back to play Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.